Okay. Welcome to everybody. Thank you for thank you for the invitation. And my talk today, I will tell you about the NRRP management and control system, or better, the next generation EU management control system. But first of all, it's necessary to give you an overview of the next generation EU instrument or mechanism that I think it's clear that the next generation EU is not only recovery and resilience facility, but also include other EU programs, and that they are implemented in a very different way from recovery and resilience plans. As you can see, the center price of the next generation year is obviously recovery and resilience facility. The recovery and resilience facility, as I will show you later, is an particular instrument, is very important or specific instrument for providing grants and loans to support reform and investment in EU member states, and its total cost is about for the whole member state for the Europe, the whole Europe Union is 723.8 billion euro, and to receive fund under recovery and resilience facility, member states need to prepare specific for each member state a recovery and resilience plans. In Italy, we call it PNRR or NRRP is the same, recovery and resilience plans outlining how they're going to invest the fund, and moreover, as we will show you later, they need to fulfill the relevant milestone and target, and before any disbursement under the RRF can flow, the Commission assesses the satisfactory fulfillment of each milestone target. Is a program, performance-based program, so-called performance-based program, a different program for the other program, EU program, that are expenditure program. The reimbursement are linked to the effective, to the actual cost accounting to the European Commission. In this case, the reimbursement, the tranches, are transferred to the state member after the evaluation about the correct fulfillment to a group of milestone and target. This is the different from this program from the other program under the European fund. So the next generation EU package in general combines not only the recovery and resilience facility, but include the finance of other specific measures. In particular, the Horizon Europe program, that is a direct management fund that is included, is a directly managed funds in other specific program are React EU. React EU is a part of the structural funds and is under the same rule of the structural fund, the political cohesion, for the period 20 for the period 14-20. So the period of expenditure, eligible expenditure, are closed last 31 December of 2023. So the same rule of structural funds and is included in the category, in a specific category of instrument or financial instrument, financial EU instrument that is generally called sharing management program, sharing management program, that are under the responsibility from the EU member state, and from the European Commission as well. Other program included in the next generation EU that use a different method to reimbursement from obviously the recovery residence facility are the integration of the resource dedicated to the rural development fund. Other part is the enhancing of the EU instrument that provides support to company established and operating in EU, whose activities are strategic importance and with specific sectors such as infrastructure, critical technologies, and critical health care. And at least we have the implementation of the financial resource of the Just Transition Fund, JTF, which provides support to regions, but also sub-regional area, the NUTS 3, and will be able to support workers in developing skills from a labor market in the future, will also support the SMEs, startups, incubators to create new economic opportunities in this region. So in Italy, we include this fund under the political cohesion, under the partnership agreement. So we have established a specific program, Just Transition Fund, under the responsibility of the presidents of council ministry. That's all about the correct framework of the next generation EU. Under the next generation EU, we have obviously, as already I show you, the recovery residence facility. The peculiarities of the recovery residence facility are, first of all, is a direct management program, so it is not included, not covered under the categories sharing and management program, not to follow the same rules of the structural funds, but is under the category of management, direct management program. It's the same as Horizon 2020. So very strange things because it's under the directed program, but follow a lot of the rules from the structural fund, so from the political cohesion policies. The NRP is a performance-based program. It's not a spending or expenditure program. It's based on the achievement of qualitative and quantitative results, milestone, the so-called milestone and target, and require an investment required to implement the single specific project, a sort of additional measure, additional respect of additional principles as horizontal sector, it included a specific reform, the achieve a specific reform, a structural reform. Most of the milestones are linked to the reform, so it's included in the accounting process. Another thing to show is necessary to show you the difference, the difference of the name of specific category of the recovery residence facility. In particular of the two different kind of the results, milestone and target. Milestone is not ever a part, intermediate part of the final target. Milestone is another thing. Is a qualitative and it is a qualitative object. Is defined relevant administrative and procedural steps. Target are quantitative objectives. Represent expected project of the intervention, and the number of SMEs, the number of the final the project completed, something like this. For each national recovery resilience plan, the milestone target are described in detail in the so-called the SID, that's the Council Implementing Decision, or better, the annex of Council Implementing Decision. For Italian, the Council Implementing Decision was adopted on 13 July 2021, and after that was revisioned the last Council Implementing Decision was adopted during the meeting of the ECOFIN of last 8 December. In order to prove the correct achievement of milestone target, we have an additional document that called operation arrangement, and that included a mechanism to show, to prove, to confirm the correct implementation, the correct achieve of target and milestone. And this document is defined in collaboration with the European Commission, approved between the Ministry of Finance and the Commission. The Italian NRP, the annual review, is the most important plan of Europe, the most important, and have the level of the financial resource, extraordinary level of financial resource of total cost. We have 7 missions. We include in this mission obviously the Repower EU. Repower EU was a program or financial, was a financial resource given us from the European Union in response hardship and global energy market disruption caused by Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Is included some measure for save energy, produce clean energy, diversify its energy supplies. So it is included as a part of national program, recovery resilience program. Also, obviously, for Italy, we have 617 milestone target to achieve during this period. The end of the all recovery resilience plan is Turkey. June of 2026, so we have to achieve in the next 2 years, 2 years, more than 400 achievement, 400 milestone target. And we have 68 reforms and 150 investments. In order to achieve this target, the project, the investment had to link to some specific principle, horizontal principle. The first one. The most important is obviously the diagnosing the can't-harm, DNSA. The acronym is DNSH. The first time was applied to our interior program. Then the first time was the principle, the DNSH don't cover the last program from the last period, the last cohesion program under the period 14-20, but just the next programming period for the structural fund 21-27. Another horizontal principle is climate digital tagging, gender equality, enhancement of protection of young people, reduction of territorial gaps. That is obviously very important for an RRP, and that represent the main object, the specific objective to the political and structural fund view. This is just to show you how the position of Italy in order to achievement the target. We send to European Commission 50 installment in order to have the reimbursement, the tranche of reimbursement, and now we open just to try to close the evaluation, the assessment of the fifth installment sent to European Commission last December. We obtained also the financing from RRP and from the additional financial resources from Repower EU, and the total amount of cost already transferred from the European Commission is more than 100 billion euro. For cover all the rule, for give separation to the European Commission, to the European Union, under the correct use of financial resource, of the correct use of financial budget, and under the to guarantee the respect of the sound financial management. The Article 22 of the RRF regulation 2021 number 241 provide to obligation the mandatory to the member states in order to establish a specific management control system, because the Article 22 said that the member state may rely on the regular national budget management system, but in order to respect the sound financial management, all the member states have as the responsibility of the implementation of a single program and take all appropriate measures to protect the financial interest of the Union, to ensure that the use of funds and correct in connection with the measures supported by this facility complies with applicable union and national law, and in particular to prevention, detection, rectification of fraud, corruption, conflict of interest, and double financing. So the Italy also, also other, obviously, member states define a specific management control system. For Italy, the control system is the governance better of the implementation of the plan is showed in this slide. We have two different levels. We have a coordination level. The national contact point is appointed as the general director of the NRP mission structure that is established in a council presidents of a ministry. We have a control room that includes all single ministry involved in the process. We have a coordination of some in some specific issues of the implementation of the plan. That is established in and we have the responsibility of the implementation of the single nature under the single administration ministry, where we have established a specific contact point responsible of the single administration for all the intervention assigned. And the administration, in some case, implement directly the single investment. In other case, they select the external implementing bodies that is in charge of the implementation of the single specific project. In this case, we have to show you how does it work, the process in general. We start on the green box on the left side, the first act is from the central administration responsible of the intervention. The central administration select a specific, in this case, this is an example of a municipality selected for implementation of an infrastructure project. So the public administration select the municipality. After the selection, they sign a specific agreement, financial agreement. The municipalities select under the respect of public procurement rules, obviously, the contractor or the implementing another specific implementing body, and start the implementation of the single project. During the implementation of the project, they start an accounting process. This accounting process is divided in two different flows. The first flow is the financial flow, because the project needs to have financial resource in order to complete the relative implementation. So they apply the reimbursement of the expenditure, the expenditure of the project to the send this application to the central administration. The central administration start verifying the single specific application, make verification under administrative verification, start maybe in some case when it needs on the spot verification. After in some cases we use a sampling method linked to a specific risk, and after that the central administration send the application to the MEF, the Ministry of Economic and Finance. After the verification under the responsibility of the Ministry of Economic and Finance, the total amount of resource insert in the accounting process are make it available to the central administration in order to transfer in the cash of the municipality. In other and not directly or not linked timely, obviously timely linked process to the flow, the financial flow is another flow, the target flow. We say performance flow. Under the performance flow, the municipality start to account the achievement of target, specificity target, the application of reimbursement of target, give to the central administration. The central administration starts to verify the single specific target and verify all the correct implementation of this target, or achievement of this target, in order all the sub requirement of the target provided in the seed. And after this verified, they send the application of the reimbursement of the target to the MEF. MEF give the target, insert that in the management, in the request for payment related to the single specific accounting date. And in additional, the request entitlement also send the document specific to confirm the correct, the satisfactory achievement of the target milestone. They send to European Union the management declaration. They send also another document called so-called summary of audits that is defined by the audit unit, and send send the application for payment to the European Commission, starting the evaluation process from the European Commission. The assessment of the European Commission is no longer than generally 2 or 3 months. After the positive assessment from the European Commission, there are another confirm from the Council, and after the confirmation of the Council, the European Commission will transfer the disbursement, the financial tranche, to the single budget, state budget, the budget of Italy, obviously. So this is the process, the accounting process, and this is the way that we can declare our achievement to the European Commission in the RRF process. I'm just, I think, just to point to evidence an example from one of the public administration that is in charge of the intervention. In this case, is the Ministry of Environment and Energy Security. This is the management control system of the ministry. We have the mission unit, very complex, different from other administration. We have two different general direction. One general direction is in charge of the financial management of the financial resource, the monitoring and verification. Another cover specific needs related to state aid, the respect of principle DNSH, and cover technical assistance or assistance to the beneficiaries, to the implementing bodies, and the department where is the contact point as just a coordination of activity in general. In this in DG JEFIM, in a direction that is in charge of the implementation, the verification of the project, of the measure under the responsibility of the Ministry of Environment and Energy Security, is established a specific office, the control office, where we have established unit control that is in charge of the of all the operation of control for the respect of the rules, national European rules, and other specific rules or principles required by the RRF regulation. In this case, we carry on the ex-ante verification in order to verify the correct, the absence of the conflict of interest, the double funding, and we carry out also the ongoing then ex post verification, also formal check using a formal checklist in order to verify the correct of the document related to the single expenditure or to the target milestone counted. And also we carry out the on-desk administrative verification, and also in some case under the sampling method, the on-the-spot verification. This is the mechanism we use to cover all the needs related to the implementation, the correct implementation of the measures, and is a part, integrated part of the accounting process. That's all. Thank you for your attention, and I